On our last episode, Seppi got sick, and so we have to stop for a few days on the beautiful bay of Le Grazie. We found a vet, and Seppi now is being medicated. He's feeling better, and is even barking to little kids again. Now we can continue our adventure and plan our trip to Elba Island. In this little town we found a laundry, so we are going to wash our clothes and bringing Seppi to pee.
And Mattia is transforming our boat in a favela to dry the clothes, because we actually don't want to pay the extra €5 to dry in the laundry. So that's what we do here. And Mattia is here getting some water for us because we don't have a desalinator. So this is our desalinator right here.
We have a lot of bottles.
I'm going to medicate Seppi. Seppi doesn't, of course, doesn't want to take this just like this, so I put some peanut butter like this, and then Seppi, and he eats it. Look, vieni, vieni, vieni. He doesn't want it. Seppi, vieni, vieni. Now he eats it. And right before we start our adventure down south, Mattia's parents and few of their friends came to visit us, and then we went to Lerici. Lerici is a very cute city just across the bay from Le Grazie, but very, very cute. We stayed there for 2 days, and it was very, very pleasant. Very, very nice place. Very nice. Guys, the beautiful thing about having a boat or having anything is sharing with people. Sharing is very nice. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. I heard it so many times.
We are going to Tuscany, and we were fishing, and we got a fish as gombro. Let me show the fish.
Now we're gonna execute him, and we're gonna make sushi with him. I think it's gonna be good. We're trying to get another one. Look at that. Making sushi rice is not that complicated as people think. So first of all, you need 1 cup of rice for 2 people. Then you wash the rice very well. You add 1.3 cups of water on a pan with the rice, and you boil with 1 little piece of nori. Then after it starts to boil, you put the pan for simmering, if you're using gas of course, and let it simmering for 15 minutes. After these 15 minutes, you turn the pan off and you let it rest with the lid on for another 15 minutes. On a separate cup, you're gonna mix 4 tablespoons of rice vinegar and 2 tablespoons of sugar. You're gonna stir until the sugar is completely dissolved. Then very gently you're gonna transfer the rice you cooked in a separate container. That will help to cool down the rice and stop the cooking. You're gonna add that vinegar with the sugar, and you're gonna mix all that together very, very careful, very gentle. You're gonna think I'm crazy because I'm cooking the fish, but I'm doing that to avoid to getting a worm, because since this fish is a mackerel, there's a big possibility of getting this worm on a fish, this larva. And if we eat this larva is gonna grow in our stomach, and we're gonna have to go to the hospital, take meds and everything, and we don't want that. We want to avoid that. So we're going to cook the fish before we add the sushi. And then gently you spread the rice on the top of the nori. You add the fish on the middle, and you roll it up like making a cigarette, like making a big cigarette. Then your poor man sushi is ready. It's good anyway. Even being poor, the taste was actually good. We are sitting now in front of Massa Carrara. Massa Carrara is a city here in Tuscany famous for the marble. And then we saw this mega yacht in front of us, just anchored, and then the helicopter just landed there and 2 people just went inside the boat. Probably very rich people. And there is me here, really happy because I catch 2 little fishes, because then I don't have to spend money for dinner. I'm not talking very loud because Mattia is asleep. He have no idea what's going on. I changed the road, so we're not going to Elba anymore. We are going to Corsica because the wind shifted, and we've been here over 24 hours just zigzagging, and I'm tired of that. And if the wind is bringing us to Corsica, that's where I think we're supposed to go. When he wakes up, I don't know if he was gonna wake up in Corsica or what, but I don't know if he's gonna be pissed off or happy about it. Let's see. Mattia, we're not going to Elba anymore.
Why?
Because the wind shifted and we're going to Capraia and then to Corsica today.
We were going to Capraia Island, the island over there. The wind was perfect, but then the wind changed, and now we have 20 knots on the nose. And then our sail turned off, ripped, and now we don't know when we are going to arrive.
And we arrived. Mattia is bringing Seppi to pee, just with one row because the other one we lost. Seppi is happy actually to go on land. Look at him. He's happy to go on land. The water is very clear. You can see the fishes and everything. And the town is very, very cute. Look at the tower of a castle. And now I have to go make dinner. After dinner, I'm gonna have to fix the sails, because if I don't fix tonight, we're gonna be stuck in this island for 4 or 5 days, and we need to go to Corsica. We cannot stay here any longer.
While I was taking Seppi to pee, look what Lucas made. Polenta with duck ragu.
And Seppi's crying there. He wants to come here. Seppi, you wanna come here?
Where is Seppi?
There, he wants to come up. Come up.
Vem aqui, Seppi, venha. This morning we woke up very early. We tried to fix the broken sail, but by end it was very hard with the needle fix, so we didn't fix. We have to find a place to fix it. And today, then we left to go to Corsica, and another thing happened. Broke the line of the main sail.
just arrived in Corsica and we got 25-27 knots of wind right there on the extremely northern part. As soon as we turn, we are back to zero. Zero. From 26 to 0 in 2 minutes.